Your joints, you got some deep
I
work.
always love to see you, man. Always.
Absolutely,
Always.
fam. Now I just got an old fashioned from Miss Monroe behind the
Okay.
bar.
Okay.
What you sipping on?
Man, I would like an old She didn't. I didn't even know we was doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Monroe. Can we get an old fashioned, please? One for the guests.
She's so
Yeah,
sweet, y'all.
she's
If y'all
sweet.
don't know, man,
Hey man,
she
y'all
real
give it up for
sweet.
Miss Monroe.
Yeah, she real
Oh,
sweet.
yeah.
Black of the berry, baby.
Sweet of the juice. Hey, this old fashioned pretty sweet, so
I'm gonna see what she talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, but I appreciate you having me, man. You know, always a pleasure to come out here to LG's. Any excuse I can get to come out here, man,
Oh,
hang
for
out with the
sure.
fellas, I'm down for it, man.
For
So I
sure.
appreciate the invite.
Man, I see you in your purple and gold and you look good, brother.
Man, I want to look appropriate, you know. I wanted to match the decor.
Mm-hmm. You just blending right on in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what you smoking tonight?
Man, I'm on this Asylum 13. First time having it, not a bad smoke. I got the box press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the box press.
You know, for me, the box press usually don't fit right in my hands, bro.
I normally don't even go with the box press, but someone was calling me to this, and it ain't a bad stick. It's a pretty good stick. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good
Nice.
stick.
So I got the LG House Blend.
Okay.
It goes good with old fashioned. So
Okay.
I'm,
Maduro, what's that? The Maduro?
it's a Maduro. I'm very particular to it. So
Okay. I'm gonna have to try that.
you know, you don't always have to go brand names
Facts.
when you're smoking a cigar. And this is a true testament that you can get a good quality stick through any course of action, whether it's house blend, one of the mainstays, boutiques. Like there's all kind of good stuff out there to smoke. So guys, try them all. If you haven't figured out your palate yet, don't worry about it. You want to keep maturing your palate and just expand your horizons because this is the experience.
True.
So, bruh,
Facts.
how'd you get into the spoken word?
Man, life.
Man, shit, talk to me.
Growing up, especially growing up in the South, growing up, with the traditional ideals, you're told to be quiet, you're told to sit down, you're told a lot of things that may be counterproductive to what you really need to be doing.
Right.
So I sat down and I was quiet long enough, man, to where everything just became bottled up inside of me, man. And I just tried to find different ways that I can express myself. Of course, we got sports, we have entertainment, we have all these different avenues, man. But poetry called my name, man, because my story started resonating.
Yeah.
Coming up from Texas, I moved to Chicago.
Oh, hold on, Monroe.
Okay.
Can we get you to lift that up?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
people, I want y'all to see when she
Smoky.
lifts this up. Drop it right here for me, right where my hand is. Y'all can see that smoke coming off of that thing.
Yeah.
Ms. Monroe, thank you
I'm
so
enjoying
much,
it.
love. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come down to LG Cigar Lounge, Cigar Bar. My man has a lounge. He has a humidor. He has a bar. He has a bar. He has a humidor. Come get at the bar because they know what they doing.
They got hookahs,
cigars,
everything, man.
They got beautiful bartenders, and they got great leaf
awesome
selections.
too, man. The vibe is awesome in here.
And we got DJ Wavy Lamborghini on the ones and twos.
He jamming.
Man.
Yeah, man. But like I said, life. Once I started performing open mics, going out, kind of seeing, if my words would resonate with people, man, I really started seeing that it was a void in the poetry world.
Right.
For me, I feel like I'm a different type of guy. They look at me and they always say, man, you don't look like a poet.
Right.
Well, first of all, I don't know what a poet's supposed to look like.
What are they supposed to look like?
You know what I mean? That was the first thing that I always say. Well, what is a poet supposed to look like?
Right.
Because when they see the outer appearance, they see you dressed nice, they see you walk around with your head held high.
Right.
They think that you got everything figured out.
Right.
But when your words, you start telling your story, they realize that it's bigger than what you have on.
Right.
It's bigger than how you walk around. Everybody has a story to tell.
Right.
I just tell mine through poetry.
Right. Well, they say tough piece of leather, but you're well put together.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah.
My mama always say, man, don't never leave the house looking any kind of way because you never know who you're going to run into.
Very true.
So it's hard for you to ever catch me out of my element.
Right.
Yeah.
So for you, where do you get your inspiration as far as like when it comes to making a love-making spoken word for you? Because man, when I hear your spoken word and you talking about like when when you're involved with your lover, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I need to call my lady right now. Where do you pull your verbiage from, your metaphors and all that?
Man, you know, I feel like I said, since we all have a story to tell, like I'm unique. I've been able to travel to 39 states, 5 different countries. So I made love in a lot of different regions.
Yeah.
A lot of different regions, man. But honestly, you know, I go with the vibe. I try to do grown folks entertainment.
Right.
You know, I don't try to disclude anybody from what I say, but I try to say what you want to say.
Right.
But you may not know how to say it.
Right.
You know, so sometimes you might have to write a little poetry that's pulling hair, slapping some ass.
Yeah.
And then other times you want to caress and hold them and cuddle at the end of it, you know. So, man, it just depends on how I'm feeling, you know. But I always want to be authentic.
Yeah.
I'm never going to write about something that I don't know, that I haven't experienced, or that I can't personalize with.
Right.
To me, like I said, because poetry is personal. You know, so the way I make love, the way I introduce myself, it may not be indicative to another person. Take, for instance, I'm not a type of guy that's gonna always approach a female. I'm not the type of guy that's gonna offer you to pay your bills and things like that, because how I've walked the earth, women have always approached me. They address me a certain way to where now I have an option to pick and choose.
Boy, everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able.
So I'm just saying,
he said the women approach him. God damn it, boy.
I'm not bragging. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, when you walk this earth as a black man, you realize how valuable this melanin skin can be.
Very much so.
You know, so I haven't been anywhere on earth. I've lived in New York, lived in Chicago. I lived in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
You know, and I haven't walked anywhere on earth that I wasn't watched or seen or been in a certain situation where that I wasn't wanted.
Right,
you know, and when you put in that situation, your persona, your attitude, your walk, your talk is a lot different.
Absolutely.
Than always being on the defense.
Right,
you know, I can be on the offense. I can full court pressure. I can lay back in the zone. However I want to approach you, I'm having that option because I have options.
Right.
You know,
so on the other side of the coin, the ladies probably like in the chat, like, so it's just about you, but there's reciprocity in that. Like, if you go and check out his work, it's not him beating his chest for real. He really catered to his lady, his significant other in his words. So with reciprocity, what does that look like for you on the other side?
Man, honestly, when I first started, I was just trying to get on people's stage, open mics. And as an artist, I felt like the places that I could go to were limited. But when you perform and when you give the people this poetry, it becomes almost like a drug.
Yeah.
So I wanted to introduce artists, poets to all types of environments. My first actual open mic that I hosted was at a cigar lounge.
Right.
So that's where I kind of grew the affinity for cigars, and I realized people, no matter where they are ready to hear poetry. Yeah. No matter if you're in a cigar lounge, no matter if you're, at a bar, a restaurant, there's places for open mic poetry that were untapped.
Right.
And I wanted to get in those places to give poets a space, a safe space that they can get this out for their chest, because I knew what it was doing for me.
And so that's the reciprocation of being able to be a wordsmith that caresses a woman's soul, right? Yeah. And so that's really what you're providing them, is that emotional feel, that emotional.
80% of my customers are women.
Man.
80% of my customers are
not
women.
Not the custos is the women.
Yeah, 80%, because like I said, I'm not gonna be that guy that's gonna, try to be all on you, try to, make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, look here. Let's cut it, right?
Yeah.
Let's cut the bullshit. All right. You got a sugar mama?
No, I've had one. I've had one.
What's that like? Well, like you being a sugar baby with a sugar mama. What is that like?
Well, man, I spent a lot of my adult life in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
The home of pimping and philandering.
Pimping and
pandering. You know what I mean? So, man, when I was 23, 24, I was getting taken to the VFW, to the American Legion. I pull up with women 45, 46-year-old Cadillac.
Yeah.
That women have money, man. I go to Atlanta, and you see a woman driving around in a Benz truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because of the guy you are, about how you carry yourself, she will make you get out your car with your homies and have her drive her home and her shit.
Come on,
because
baby.
of the way you carry yourself, man. So once I found out that, man, you know, it's just like I start working smarter, not harder.
Hey.
You know what I mean? If I look a certain way, if I present myself a certain way, it was like the pimps used to say, you know, you got it. That's the honey. If you want to attract the bee, you gotta have the honey.
Gotta have.
You know what I mean? So I started, you know what I mean, working on my honey game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what's so crazy? They say you attract more flies with honey than shit. Like, yeah. And I'm like, first of all, I don't want to attract no flies. Where the bees at?
Yeah, give me a bee.
Give me a bee. Where that queen bee at?
I want something that's gonna hit back.
Yeah,
I want something that's gonna hit back. I don't want you just to fly away.
Yeah.
I want you to sit there and try to sting me too.
Yeah. Hey, sting me. You with me for life now.
Right,
come on, man.
Right.
So
we dying together.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah,
bro.
Man.
So, how do you come out and cultivate your events the way you do?
Well, I always match the vibe. You know, the energy. You know, like certain places you want to have grown, sexy events. Other places, you know, you might want to have more of that raw, uncensored stuff to where people just literally get it off their chest.
Right.
And then other places, like I have a place now that I do poetry with the instrumentals. We call it speaking rhythms. You know, and that's a whole different vibe because it matches the energy of the space that we.
Man, talk about that. Give us a little what is that like to have a vibe where it's like, okay, are you like freestyling on the instrumental, or are you coming out and you got your work, and then the DJ puts on something, and you match that vibe with the work you got? So
a lot when we first started, you know, it was a new concept, so a lot of poets thought it was more of a freestyle thing. But now, you know, you think about it, we grow up freestyling. We grow up writing words over instrumentals. You know, so I wanted to bring it back to the originators, to the original day when we first started doing poetry.
Right.
And we would write our poems over, you know, say like a Floetry, Say Yes.
Right.
Or Erykah Badu, Next Life, you know, and it's playing in the background.
Right.
But we're writing and scripting our poetry based off of that rhythm of that sound.
Right.
So we do original poems over some of the classics, and then now it's getting to the point where they're bringing original tracks and doing original poems over original tracks, but it's poetry. It's not rap. It's poetry.
Right.
So it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
So I've seen one of your events where you posted on your Instagram, right? And it looked like, did you have a flamethrower at your?
Yeah. We've been running that show for about 4 years now.
Really?
4 years. It's called Erotic Elocution. You know, and it encompasses all the artistry.
Right.
So sometimes you might have a BDSM artist, you might have an erotic poet, you may have an R&B singer singing about love.
Right.
You know, I want to be able to touch all the major senses.
Right.
Because like I tell my customers, if you do this thing right, 85% of my customers will get laid.
Man.
You know, because we're going to have you so worked up with all these different performances, the music, the poetry, the demonstrations.
Right.
To where when you're ready to get home, you're just ready to get active.
We're ready to get active.
You know,
get active.
Grown folks.
Get active. Guys, when you go to the man's show, you want to get active, man. What I need you to do is get active in the chat, get active in adding the live, sharing the live, following the page, follow Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube, share, like, subscribe, and comment. Also, if you're on IG, if you're in the comments, say what's up to your boy. Go follow my guy Real Spill on IG. Get involved with these erotic spoken word events. Man, I just got to plug and play you while we at it, because
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my man, you're coming out with hot stuff.
Man, I appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro. So, would you consider yourself a wordsmith?
Man, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. First, you know, I don't want to ever be capped into just doing poetry. Like, now, I've just started to dip my foot into some comedy. I've been in a couple movies. We got a movie coming up next year.
Oh, let's go.
So man, I never want to be put in a box. My mama told me I could be anything I wanted to be, and I took that seriously.
Right.
You know? So I don't want to. I'm not just a poet. I'm not just a wordsmith. I feel like I'm an artist.
Right.
If you call me and you want me to perform, I don't care what the event is. I do bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever it is. I'm gonna be an artist in my element.
Already. So what does a studio session look like for you?
Oh man.
Like, what's the preparation like?
A lot of smoking weed. Nah, no, but yeah, the other leaf. I've been a brother of the leaf for the long time. Brother of the leaf. No, man, but
shout out to our sisters of the leaf and our brothers of the leaf. Other leaves too,
the
man.
other
Hey,
leaf
you
too,
welcome.
man. Smoke something.
Mm-hmm.
But no, man, like when I want to create, I got to get into a space to where I turn off phones. I don't want to, I try to take all the stress of the day and keep that outside. It's just like a full-time job.
Right.
You know, you try not to come into your job with the same stuff that you had at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I look at the studio as like my release. I already know my game plan, what I want to do, how I want to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the studio is almost like game day.
Yeah.
You do so much practice behind the scenes
Yeah.
that when they turn on those lights, man, it's more of a reaction.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? So when I'm in the studio, I'm just reacting to the vibe, reacting to the beats that are played. And man, I got a audio album that I'm working on right now. It's gonna be 5 tracks. It's gonna be hot, man. It's gonna come out next year. It's gonna be dope.
Nice. 2026 gonna be big.
It's gonna be dope. Yeah.
I love that. See, I love what you're saying about the preparation before you get into the studio.
Right.
Cause see, a lot of people, like, they don't understand that practice before you get to the studio, so we're not wasting studio time and studio money.
Yeah.
Like when you go into managing artists, you get artists in there that like, oh, I'm just write something while I'm in the studio. No.
Right.
No. Do you have some work ready? Cause
don't even go. Don't
even
invest
go.
that time and energy into it if you're not ready.
Right.
You know, a lot of these artists are rushed.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that working with these different venues, and like I said, I work with a bunch of different cities and states. And the one thing they like about me is my professionalism. You know, and I think being ready and being prepared is just part of being professional about what you about. So the look, the act, everything is tailored a certain way to where I don't want you to think that I'm not ready for any occasion. So, so I stay ready so I don't never have to get ready.
I love that. So since we're talking about, like, you know, studio and albums coming out, what do you think about the Wale situation? Because Wale to me is more of a poet, a spoken word. He's not really a rapper to me. Right. I
get a lot of inspiration from Wale.
But when he signed, they put him in that rapper space and promote him as such. Would you go into being an artist in that space and still hold on to being a spoken word, or you like, hey, I'm spoken word through and through?
Man, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm kind of stubborn.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I don't knock what any artist does to get ahead, to get on top. But I'll never compromise my artistry, the man I am, you know, what I stand for anything. So if I ever, like, rap was when I was younger, you know what I mean? So to try to change me back to that, to try to fit a certain mold, I could never go that way. I'm not hurting like that. I'm not a starving artist in the fact where I have to sell my soul to go out of my element.
Right.
Like I told you, when I show up, you already know what you're getting. You know, and I just want to be the best in my element.
Right.
Because there are all types of different lanes. You know what I mean? There's plenty of rappers. There's plenty of spoken word artists. But how many of them are polished artist-wise like a Jamie Foxx?
Right.
Like, you know, that's what I want to be. I want to be to where no matter what lane you put me in, I'm comfortable. I wouldn't be comfortable in rap because I don't live that lifestyle. I don't live that persona, you know, and it's certain things and certain guidelines that they go by that I just don't stand for.
As you try to keep it real spill.
Yeah, always. Yeah. You know, so I feel like a lot of artists will sell their soul for a platinum album or for 1 million likes. But I feel like sustainability comes from authenticity.
Right.
Being real, like you have a brand. You'll never compromise. You didn't want to use my torch. You see what I'm saying? Because you so engulfed into what you have going on, what you want to do, how you want to do it, how you want to present it.
Exactly.
So it's like somebody trying to put you off kilter by handing you somewhere you say it wasn't even second nature. Right? You was like, hell nah, I use mine.
Yeah.
So that's how I am. Like I never try to go into any space being somebody else. I'm always gonna give you real spirit.
Absolutely. So, and that's being true to your brand, right? And like I love how you said that and use that example.
Sure.
Because if my lighter ain't working, I got another lighter here. They sell my lighters here at LG Cigar Lounge, or you can pick it up at kingpinluxury.com.
They fly too, man.
You know what I'm saying? It got Kingpin on the back of it, Kingpin Luxury, and it got a watch on the front of it, so you always know it's time for a smoke break.
Super dope.
So just staying true to the brand, right? Whether that's in my roofing business, our tax business, whatever facet, the Kingpin Luxury, the Boss Talks, whatever facet that we're in, we stay locked into what we do, right?
I mean, just imagine you go viral for somebody else, for something somebody else created. It wouldn't even mean the same to you as if you went viral holding your Kingpin. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So even if you gave me that, it wouldn't. I would still feel empty inside, and I would still chase my own personal greatness through my own artistry.
Right, because you're sitting there like, well, this is what y'all like, but this is who I am.
That's correct.
And like when you finally, when you buy into what other people are trying to push onto you, then you, in a sense, like put yourself in a chain or put yourself in a cage, because now you got to dance to how they want you to dance.
And when you open Pandora's box, it's hard to come back.
Man,
it's hard to come back, man.
It's like, is there a comeback for that?
A lot of times it's not, especially nowadays with the clickbait and the lay we live in. One false move, your whole brand can crumble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the fact that I've been doing this almost 9 years now, and the fact that I feel like my greatest is still yet to come, that's a great thing for me. You know what I mean? I'm not tired. I'm not, weary from the road that I've traveled. Man, I'm super motivated because I feel like I'm headed down the right track.
Right.
So
now,
beautiful thing.
We're gonna change the vibe a little bit because I want to go into your cigar journey, bro. So, what was your first cigar? Do you remember?
My first cigar was My Father.
Really?
My Father. I think it was the La Familia.
Oh wow.
Like I said, my first experience.
When you jump out there, you jump out there.
I jumped out
nice.
there, man. Like I said, I've been smoking since I was 12. 13, going into my 13th year.
Hey guys, we don't condone underage smoking. You must be 21 or older to smoke, but this is his real life experience.
It's real life, and I grew up in the country.
Right.
And then growing up in the country is a lot different than growing up in the city. We start a lot of things early.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we don't have all the outlets. We don't have the places that you can go to like you can in a place like Dallas.
Right.
You know, so the things we experimented was mostly around the house or mostly around the streets that we were on. Because we didn't have those outlets. So when I say that I smoked since I was 12, I'm not saying it in the fact that I'm bragging. I'm saying the fact that I was introduced to a lot of things at an early age.
At an early age, right.
So when I started smoking cigars, there was no need for me to go into the light end of the pool. It would have just kept me fulfilling the...
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I want something heavy. I want to be able to feel it. You see, when I smoke it, I want to be able to feel it. And it was a Maduro, and so now I'm still smoking Maduros. I've tried some Habanos, but my first poetry show, that I hosted was at a cigar lounge.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, and we had almost 80 people there.
Man.
I only had like 3 or 4 poets.
Right.
But it was 80 because I used to bartend in the cigar lounge. I bartended at a cigar lounge in DeSoto, Texas. It's no longer there.
Yeah.
But I turned
Shout out KC.
Oh yeah,
all love to KC.
Man, I got nothing but love for Lord Jazz and Cigar Lounge because it gave me my start.
Right.
It showed me that I could do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So while you're in there, you're smelling the aromas, you're drinking.
Yeah.
And it's like obligatory that you gotta go get you a stick.
You gotta partake.
You gotta try.
You gotta partake, man.
And it was like, it was. It's hard to explain, but. I went all the way through that cigar, and it's like life was coming to me, like the things the decisions I made, the places I've been. I was going through that journey as I was smoking that stick.
Yeah,
it took me through a journey.
Right.
And I fell in love with it ever since then, man, because I never met a bad person at a cigar lounge. I know it's bad people everywhere, and I know that they may be existing in these cigar lounges.
Yeah.
But man, when I go there, the vibe is so high. The people that are in there are usually people that are making decisions, people that boss type situations.
Right.
You know what
Stuff
I mean?
to lose.
And I said, man, I want to be in if I want to be in this environment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 10 years later,
Still rocking.
I'm still rocking with these cigar lounges, man. Do my shows here, memberships. Man, anytime a cigar lounge call me, man, I feel like it's like my obligation because I started in cigar lounge.
Right.
That is my core audience was the cigar smokers.
Right.
So for me, I'll never turn my back on the cigar lounges, cigar smokers, black-owned cigar lounges. Everywhere I travel, man, I try to find me a good cigar lounge because that's home to me now.
Right.
It became home.
And so, and when you said like you never see a bad person in a cigar lounge, it's like because it seems like everybody leave they issues out there.
Yeah.
See, guys, when you go into a cigar lounge, you go into a cigar lounge for a place of peace, relaxation. It's a place of leisure, right? So I'm coming here, I'm watching the game, I'm kicking back, smoking a leaf, I'm having a nice drink from the bar.
Networking.
Yeah, networking. And you know, we just having a good time talking about either our experiences, what we've overcame, or like just really shooting the shit. Yeah. And that's what I love about doing Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Like it's the time for me to actually have these conversations on camera, enjoying the leaf, having a drink with my guys, you know, or the ladies.
Some of my best friends I met at cigar lounge. I mean, like I said, they check on me. You know, if they don't see me in a couple weeks, a couple months, you know, it's hard to have that in communities. I've been doing poetry for 10 years, and it's some poets that might not check on me.
Right.
But the fact that I know people in the cigar community, like just the other day, LG had some customers. They hit me on, hey, we're back at the place we met you. You know, when you coming back? And so a day or two later, I'm right back at LG. So it all comes full circle, man. Like I said, I have a certain affinity for cigar lounges because, like I said, it taught me a lot about life. You know, I meet a lot of OGs and you know, they talk to me and they see the things that I'm doing out here, man. And when times get tough, you know what I mean? Because when you walk the earth as a certain way, especially as a proud black man, you know, you have a lot of people shooting at you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then you see people at the cigar lounge that already been through that 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and they give you information and say, man, keep going.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they not doing this to you, then you're not nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, so they keep pushing me, man. So
like, the devil ain't trying to get who he already got. He trying to get who he ain't get.
That's funny you said that because I remember this quote. It said, on this journey, if you never came face to face with the devil, that means y'all walking the same way.
Man, y'all locked arms and locked step.
You go on the same way with the devil.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to face that devil, man, but to have good people that God already played, like, it's a reason I started Cigar Lounge. It's a reason why he showed me that place. I stayed 3 minutes from the Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And when I first moved to Dallas, they told me, hey, man, you need to go get with KC at this Cigar Lounge and start doing your poetry shows there. Man. So literally, I landed in Dallas, and God had already had my role planned out for me.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to start a brand, to start entertainment, and not in a foreign place?
Yes.
Just imagine getting dropped off in Mexico, not speaking no Spanish, trying to start a business. That's how I felt in Dallas. But the fact that I followed my heart, and like I said, God had already knew that this cigar world and the people in the cigar lounges, they would feed me for years to come, man. So it was already written for me.
Man, that's awesome.
It was written.
So, God, how can we follow you? How can we find you, brother?
You can find me pretty much everywhere through The Real Spill, RILL Spill. I got a new book just came out. It's on Amazon. It's called Edesis. Check it out. You know, I put a lot of work into it. It took me 3 years to write that book. Just came out, published it in November.
Man,
so I will be doing a book tour in 2026.
Let's go.
So y'all find me in a city near you. My mama swear I still sell narcotics. I be everywhere, man, for real.
We slanging books, mama.
For real. That's all I do. Slang these words.
Slang these words. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming out.
Man, I appreciate you, man, for real. Keep doing your thing, for real.
Yes, sir. So, guys, on live, stay tuned. We're going to let my man Real Spill enjoy his smoke, enjoy his drink. And we got another guest coming up. So remember to like, subscribe, share the channel, and follow, please. And if you're in the TikTok, send gifts. Gifts are greatly appreciated. If you're on IG, send the love. Love is always appreciated and welcome. So Peace. Two fingers. Stay tuned.
Appreciate you, man. That was fun.
For sure.
That was fun. Appreciate you. I can't wait to see it. Play it back.
Oh man, yeah. We're gonna be doing a lot of playback.
Dylan, man, let me get them J's, man. I ain't got them concrete. How you feeling, man?
Man, I wake up, it's all good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gonna switch out mics with them?
We gotta get together.
You got it.
The art, yeah, man, whatever. Hey, they'll love it. They'll love it, man.
Gotta kill that.
I seen them was your pains over there, that Hefe, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, them whole fire, boy. Them whole fire, man. Man,
What's up, guys?
I know who did this right up.
At LG Cigar Lounge. So remember to
cause you sold out all
people
them,
out
didn't you?
for the live.
Yeah, I know, cause they were trying to
share
buy
the
them out at
live.
the open mic.
We're on
They said all them
TikTok.
sold out.
We're on
I love it,
right
though.
now. We're on in
I ain't hating on that.
all
Man,
platforms
that
right now.
was a good situation.
Right, so
but that's
kind
what
of
we
proud
need
of
to
that,
do, though.
and it's
We
thanks
do
to you
what we
guys
do.
that are tuning
That been
in
a good vibe.
and actually,
You know what I mean? And then if
like,
if
subscribing, and
if
following.
you show me
We
some of the
greatly
artwork,
appreciate you.
I can do some more.
To the work. That's what I want to do.
Merry Christmas to those that just joined in. Merry Christmas to those who stayed on with us, and Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays.
Hey, baby, that's vintage though. That's old money right there. See? Yeah. You got all that old money on.
Yeah. All right, well,
Yeah, come up with that old money.
Right at 30.
This you? That's you? Oh, yeah.
We got DJ Wavy Lamborghini on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
That work? Got a lot of reverb coming. Yeah, we can turn the speaker. Turn it or turn it down. Oh. Oh. So close. Mic check. Mic check. We're a little loud right now, right? Go down on mic, yeah. You can go down a little more. Yeah, we're good. We're good right there. You want to check?
Sound good.
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check. All right,
Mic check, mic
mic
check.
check, mic check. We all good?
I think we're
Yeah.
good. People on live, can y'all hear?
Can
Yeah,
y'all hear?
we got a lot of reverb going on.
Got that old school reverb going.
Yeah, man. But we got DJ Wavy Lamborghini on the ones and twos. They're gonna handle it. We got Otis Claiborne behind the camera handling our production. So guys, if you need anything, any camera work, Otis Claiborne, you need a DJ Wavy Lamborghini. We'll drop their contacts in the chat. So we appreciate you, Wavy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Guys, just joining in on the live. We're here live at LG Cigar Lounge here in Allen, Texas. This is Boss Talks and Bourbons Tuesdays, right? And so I got a new guest here that I'm gonna introduce you guys to. Not you smoking the Fortitude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, I love that.
Bam.
Yeah. That's the 42 by Matured Legacy. Shout out Sean Jones.
Shout out Sean.
And our boy,
Yes,
Big Rob.
Big Rob.
Putting
Yes,
out some
sir.
good stuff, man. Stay tuned, stay locked in with these cigar brands. We'll be plugging them throughout the live. Guys, if you are a cigar brand and you would like for us to do reviews, I do cigar reviews on our channel, Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Please DM me at Kingpin Luxury KP Lux, or hit me up in the chat on TikTok or Instagram, KP Lux, Kingpin Luxury KP Lux, or send me a comment on one of the episodes at Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube.
Let's get it.
Mic
Yes,
check
sir.
for you.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Can you hear? One take. One take show. Man.
I ain't never did nothing in one take.
Well,
Except for make babies.
we got the audio right? All right, sure. You the boss. What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, and we are live here at LG Cigar Lounge, located in Allen, Texas. Now, this is Boss Talks and Bourbons on a Tuesday night, so come down here. You can get you a old-fashioned and a house blend for $15. You can't beat that. When an average cigar costs you around $13, $14, you get an old-fashioned Uncle Nearest Green and a house blend for $15. So come out here on Boss Talks and Bourbons Tuesday nights. We got DJ Wavy Lamborghini on the ones and twos. And without further ado, I have the greatest honor of introducing one of the up-and-coming artists, Mr. Bigger Art, Mr. Marco Lee himself.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's
sir.
up, family?
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
Man, I wake up, it's all good, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What they say, better be seen than viewed, right?
All day long.
Man, so I was hoping you was gonna have some of your acrylic art with you.
But you, man,
Talk to me.
it's good and bad.
Yeah,
because
I mean, you're in the lab.
I just had my show
Yeah.
and I had 16 pieces at El Jefe's
Right.
a couple weeks ago. And I sold out of everything, bruh. So I don't got nothing.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm empty, baby.
I love that. Hey, get it off me.
You know?
I'm in the lab, but you're in the lab working. I know that for
all
sure.
day long, every day. Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, so he has a bunch of acrylic work,
Yes.
and
yes.
you also have some other work that you're doing. Let's get into that.
All right. Well, I'm a visual artist, fine artist, whatever you want to call it. I paint, I draw, and I just expanded my creativity because I wanted to do something real different with my art. So I added collage in it. You know, so it's like material objects added into the paint, you know, to enhance my paintings a little bit. Bring something a little different, you know. And I've never done it, so I'm just like barely like baby touching the surface of it now, you know, learning a lot more about it, you know, because this is a never-ending craft that you always learning. So, I mean, it's something that I'm trying to institute into a craft that took me, you know, all my life to create.
Create it, right? Pause real quick. Hey, did you get BTS? Okay, and we need Real to do his drop. So
yeah,
make sure we get. Hey, Real, we need your drop as soon as we're done. Okay, so don't leave it. All right, bet. All right, my bad. I got.
Oh no, you good?
Yeah.
It hit the brain. I know how that go. I know how that go. Yeah.
Yeah. So press play. So with you going into like, cause you're a real life artist, right?
Yeah.
And you're drawing a lot of inspiration.
Yeah.
From what you see.
From what I see, what I experience, what other people tell me, you know, what I hear, like music. I mean, anything can launch a creative spark.
Right.
You know, that like, oh, I got to get home, you know, and put this on paper or canvas before I lose it. You know?
Right.
So I'm always looking for something, you know, not necessarily like searching, but I like to like walk into it.
Right.
Like just in a conversation. I could sit here and listen to people talk and bam, like they say just little words, a trigger, you know, that word trigger now. But yeah, it triggers me into a creative state that like I kind of like lose consciousness, like because I'm starting to like formulate the image, the colors, you know, the format. So like the creative process is it's a beast, you know, because you never, sometimes it's unexpected.
Right.
And then sometimes it's planned, like commission pieces. They're planned creativity, you know.
Right.
And like, you know, like right now I'm working on something totally that I haven't done since I was probably like, man, like a junior high school, like, which is paint cars and draw cars, you know.
Wow.
I had a gentleman step to me and ask me, you know, well, basically I call it a challenge. He challenged me basically and said, man, if you could draw some cars, you know, I got something for you.
Right.
So I was like, well, give me a couple weeks and I'll be with you. I'll get with you.
Let me know something.
Yeah, I'll get with you.
So for your creative experience, right? What got you into this space to really go forward and become the artist that you are now?
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, just life experiences, because I've been drawing. I've been drawing since, man, I can remember. Like probably around, I think I honed in probably around age 10 or 11 from a family member that came to visit from Oklahoma, and he was an artist, and he was drawing album covers, like he was doing work for like the Commodores, and so he had all of his stuff all spread out over the floor.
Right.
Nosy kid, I walked in there like, what's all this, you know? Right. And he was like, oh, I'm drawing, and I didn't know what that was, you know. We traced that school, you know.
Right.
So, but I didn't know that I had that talent in me until he literally brought it out. Like, I remember, I know a lot of people that's watching probably that's young don't know about these, but they used to be these things called TV guides.
Right. TV guides. Wait, what time does Hercules and Xena come on?
Exactly.
What time Gunsmoke come on?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's on Fox.
Man,
CBS,
nice little magazine, you know, little magazine.
Boy, them TV guys, little pamphlets, like look like a little encyclopedia.
Exactly, but my favorite part of it was you go all the way to the back.
Yeah.
And it had to draw me.
Yeah.
So I used to like draw those, but I would trace them. I never would draw them until my cousin came out here from Oklahoma, out to California where I was living from Oklahoma. And he literally like was like, yeah, oh, you do those good. And I was like, oh, I trace them and stuff, you know. And he was like, oh, you trace them? So he was like, let me see you do one without tracing it.
Right.
You know, and I was like.
So he challenged you.
Yeah, you know, so it was like, yo, like, okay. So I did it, and he was like, yo, like, you're good.
Yeah.
So I just kept going with it, man. I fell in love, honestly. When he like patted me on the back, he gave me them roses.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
Yeah.
It like lit something inside me that was like keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and I just kept on going, man. And just like, I went from drawing on people's peachy folders to like, you know, like literally like sketching and drawing. And I won my first art contest. I was in the 8th grade.
Wow.
You know, and
you were legit when you first
yeah, man.
First was like, yo, I got something here.
Yeah, because honestly, my dad pushed me, my mom, like they like, oh yeah, they started buying me like colored pencils. You know, I couldn't afford the luxury of acrylic paints and canvases back then.
Right.
So, but my dad, you know, always doing stuff, and my dad was they called them collectors back then, but we call them hoarders now.
Right. He's gonna be worth a lot, man. Don't nobody want that.
So
man.
we had a lot of wood laying around, you know. So he would cut the wood up for me like a canvas. And,
oh wow.
You know, clean it off for me and be like, here you go, like draw on that.
Yeah.
And that's where I start, like just.
Man, ingenuity breeds necessity.
Man,
well, necessity
facts.
Breeds ingenuity, right?
Yeah, facts.
Man, you'd be surprised with how much you can do with so little.
Yeah, man. I think I did more back then than I do now, man. You know, because I had to be so creative back then with what I had. You know? Like melting crayons down. You know.
See, that's crazy. See, that's how you know you're doing really good in life, because now he got a $14 leaf that he's puffing on right now from Mature Legacy, and he got one of my favorite by Mature Legacy, which is the Fortitude.
And it's a beast too. I like it.
I love that stick.
I love it.
Hey,
So
shout out
creamy.
Sean Jones and Big Rob. Y'all are doing big things with Mature Legacy.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
bro. So now going into the media that you use, which is acrylic.
Yeah.
Why that particular media?
Be 100.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was the first thing I ever touched.
Yeah.
First, besides crayon.
Yeah.
Because like I grew up in Compton, California. So I grew up around the corner from this store called JJ Newberry's.
Oh wow.
All right. We used to shop there. It was the mini Walmart of that time, you know. So we would go there and they had paints, and you know, the paint, you see the little white strip, and they got like the 8 primary colors or whatnot, you know, yellow, black, green, red, blue, white, black. All right. So I would get those, and usually they're watercolors, but JJ Newberry's had them in acrylics.
Oh wow.
So I would buy them not knowing what I was buying.
I was just about to ask you, did you know what you was getting?
I didn't know what I was getting. I just knew like I could use this, and it was like crayons to me. I could move it with a paintbrush like crayon. So it was cool.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah.
I should say it was easy back then.
It was natural to you.
Right. And plus I wasn't using shadows or I wasn't mixing colors or nothing. So it was just like, I got a whole bunch of colors.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't even use them, man. I didn't even use them. I was so scared to color my drawings because I would draw, right? With pencil, just regular number 2 Catholic school pencils.
Right.
Just drawing. And I would be so scared to color them because I didn't want to mess it up. And everybody liked it, how I drew it. So I wouldn't color them. And then a young lady, Patricia Gonzalez.
Shout out.
Yeah, and so Selena, she's a judge right now, but they were like my little friends in junior high school, and they would always be like, "Oh, draw my peachy folder, draw my." So I like, you know, drawing stuff. And
Hey. For the younger generation that don't know what a peachy folder is, tell them what a peachy folder is.
Peachy folder, it's a
back in grade school.
Yeah, it's a manila envelope turned into a folder.
Back in grade school, we had these things called peachy folders.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we used to run. Hey, pause real quick.
All right.
Yeah. And we back in live.
We back.
We back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab another cigar.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go on and light mine, relight mine.
Yeah. Let me.
No, but yeah,
and, you know, while I'm digging through my Chevalier Light Humidor.
That box.
Yeah, man. Box. You know, I gotta pick one.
Chevalier, I trade you a box for a painting, bro.
Man. And you know what? I'm gonna go with one of my faves. One of my faves by Definition Cigars, The Conception. Shout out to Jamon Heckley.
Yes, sir.
Of Definition Cigars. Near and dear friend of the show. Go check out his episode on Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube. You can probably check out a few of his clips on TikTok and on IG at Kingpin Luxury, KP Lux. I'm going to cut it with my Kingpin Luxury cutter.
Why not?
Why not? You know, you can pick this up here at LG Cigar Lounge, or you can go to kingpinluxury.com, pick you up a cutter, and pick you up one of our torches at kingpinluxury.com, or go to right here at LG Cigar Lounge and pick you up a Kingpin Luxury torch. Back to what you was talking about, brother. The Petrie folders.
Yeah, that was my first canvases. You know, those were literally like, man, peachy. Woo. Yeah, that was my first canvases, man. I used to color them and sell them for like 50 cents. Yeah, that was my first dabble into entrepreneurship. You know, I used to draw on peachy folders, man. I used to draw inside books. You know, like I just had fun with it. Like, you know,
Was you one of the ones that used to draw in the books that had to go back to the class?
Hey man, if you ever in a library in the city of Compton and it got a drawing in the book, my bad.
Yo, we used to always get into it back in school. Like, did you just draw in that book? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, those books got to go to everybody else. And like, hey, man,
Enjoy.
I'm not taking it home. You getting it back?
Always.
I didn't rip no pages out.
Always drew on page 3 and page 25 because that's my birthday. So if you in the library, check out some books, man.
See, we advocate for reading. So you're a voracious reader from what I know.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
What does reading do for your creative experience?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Reading takes you to another world, another place. You know, it's just like going on a vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You open up a book, you in a totally different place than your regular life. You know, it gets you out of that rut, takes you in another world. It opens up your mind to different words, different places, different people, foods, languages. And that's what I want my art to do. You know, like when people look at my art, I want them to imagine themselves in that piece, imagine themselves in that world.
Right.
You know, and to me, that's when I see a person standing there just staring at my piece, I got them.
You got them.
Got them.
Got them.
Yeah.
And you said something that was great. Like, that was your introduction into the entrepreneurial world, right?
Yeah.
Because like now you realize that you're able to sell what you're doing. What was that like with selling your first commission piece? Do you remember it?
Almost peed on myself, man.
These are leather.
Man.
We'll get my road to wipe them down. She might cuss you out, but she'll wipe
When
them.
I sold my first piece, man, you just do not know. Like, I could have cared less if I sold any more. I did my first show. I did my first solo show in the city I grew up in, Compton, on purpose because, you know, Compton is known for a lot of stuff.
Right.
And it ain't all good.
Not all.
Hardly any of it is good.
Most of the stuff that I know is horrible.
It's horrible. It's terrible.
Except for NWA. Like, that's
music.
what I know.
Hit the music and, you know, but no, like, it was literally, it was a blessing because not only did I sell my first actual painted piece, solo art show in Compton, I sold it to a resident of Compton.
Nice.
So that person has, he actually bought 3 pieces that day.
Wow.
And man, like, if I didn't sell no more that day, man, I was in heaven.
Yeah.
Like, I could have literally died and went to heaven and been good with it.
Yeah.
Like that day, because I had fulfilled my dream at that time. Like, I wanted to sell an art piece, a real art piece, you know, that I did. Somebody that they was literally gonna hang on their wall and show people.
Right.
Like, that's like, man, it still give me chills and goosebumps.
Because you actually got a monument in people's household, right? You know, it's almost like creating a statue. Like
exactly.
Like the commission art pieces that I've procured myself, right? They've all been something that was near and dear to my heart. Shout out to Julian Johnson, Marty McFly, the Rebel. He's
a local. Let's collab, baby.
Yeah, hey, he's a local artist here, and he did a commission piece for my daughter.
Okay.
And so those are forever gonna be in.
Yeah,
no matter, my daughter gonna grow up. I think he did the commission piece of her when she was 6. She's 9 now.
See, that's awesome.
So like forever, it's been in my living room.
See, that's dope, man.
Hanging up. So like when you do a commission piece for me. You know what I'm saying?
People,
hey,
y'all
I gotta plug him in on camera to get him to get
He already know. already talked to him and we already scoped this out.
Yeah, but I want him on camera. Like, hey,
he wanted on. Yeah. He got it on canvas. Coming soon. Check it out.
I gotta get him one because I love what you did for El Jefe.
Yeah,
I saw the commission piece that you did for El Jefe, and like how we're talking about having like a piece of your work just being held up and for all to see. Yeah. Because he has his position high. Like it's one of the things you're gonna be looking at.
Oh yeah. So when you walk in,
you sit down, you're looking around, and your artwork is what you see.
Yeah.
Like that's phenomenal, bro.
And that's a real good feeling, man. Even when I walk in there to this day and I look at it, you know, like it's none. I mean, all of my pieces mean something to me. Like even pieces I did long ago. Like my family has pieces I've done like in junior high school that I still see that takes me back to that time when I did it. You know, and that's what I like about my, you know, being an artist is like if I walk into somebody's home and they got my art piece on the wall, it makes me feel good that they got the art piece, not just because they bought it, because it's special to me too.
Right.
You know, nothing I paint is just like honestly, when I do commissions, when I do commissions, they have a special place in my heart too, because like that's a special piece for that person. That means something to that person.
Right.
So when I take on that, I take on that like any, like, you know, a doctor takes on his patient's worries and you know, stuff. Like I do that as an artist too.
Yeah.
You know, like I take on your happiness, I take on your sadness, you know, I take on your mental struggles. I take on everything as an artist. When I'm painting that painting, I have to involve myself and my mental into that painting. You know, so I could become one with it. Otherwise, it's just gonna come out basically
like a trace.
Yeah, like a trace.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're able to put your artistic expression into what the patron actually wants.
Exactly.
Man,
exactly.
That's powerful.
I put myself in their shoes. Like, you want me to paint a picture of your daughter? Like, I'm her father today.
Right.
You know.
You take that bill too. You can take the bill too. Go ahead.
I know what that bill like. I got 2 girls of my own, bro.
You can take that bill too. Goddamn me.
Yes, sir.
I love my baby girl though. So, you know, she's spoiled rotten.
All day, man.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Man, grounded me like a mug.
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ.
I had them back to back, 2 girls in a row.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
see, my boy, I had my boy first, so I was way up here. I was way up there. And my girl said, "Now come on back, come on
down.
Yeah. So and it's fun, you know. Like my kids are all grown now. I'm blessed, you know. They all got great careers. They doing well in life, you know. And they my biggest fans, man.
Bro, I know it. I met your daughter.
Yeah, you met my baby girl.
Yeah, when you had the show at El Jefe.
Yeah, that's my youngest, man.
And she was like, "Hey, come buy my daddy artwork." I was like, "Hey, me and your daddy already got something brewing, so you know, don't worry about it."
Yeah,
but like she was on it.
She a fan,
and I love that, man.
And honestly, she's out of all 3 of my kids, she's the one that's taking on my talent too. So
really,
yeah, she paints, draws. She didn't took it. She went because she knits her drawings. You know, she does nail art. Like,
wow,
she puts on that magnifying glass and be paint
and
man,
going in.
Yeah, she's amazing, man. Like, if she just hones in, like right now she's young, just like I was. I didn't hone in when I was 24, 23 years old.
Right.
You know, I was still just having fun with my art.
Right. At this point, it's just something she
does. And she's just doing it. Like, she got the gift of, like, whatever she touches, man. It's amazing to see, you know, your kids not just grow up, but when you have one that shadows you, you know, it's a feeling that's non-expressible.
Right.
Ain't no words can explain it. You know, it's just something inside you that's like, wow, like I can't believe this, you know.
So do y'all do like paint sessions or art sessions together?
Yeah.
See, in my mind, I'm like, y'all in there like, hey, this is how, and
she'll consult me, be like, no, Dad, that color is ugly.
Yeah. What you doing?
Yeah.
Like, damn, the student become the teacher.
Right.
Who teaching who around here?
Yeah,
like,
man. Like, I don't think you know, artists know it's this stuff called gesso. And gesso is basically like your eraser. So she'll come through and she'll look at my art. She'll be like, "No, you need to move. You need to. I'm like, give my gesso.
Go on, scrape that off.
I
baby.
used to buy tubes of gesso.
Yeah.
Now I got a big old bucket. No, yeah.
Baby done said she don't like it. Now I gotta.
Yep. And honestly, I'm gonna be 100. She's the only one that can literally critique me to a point where I would literally just change it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, that's amazing to have that kind of respect.
Yeah.
Right? Because like not only do you have respect for your, as a father-daughter relationship, but you also have a respect for her artistic expression.
Oh yeah.
And then like she turns around and is able to like help critique your creativity.
Yeah.
And vice versa. That's powerful.
Man. Yeah, she's like Shannon. I'm gonna say her name before I get in trouble.
He
my baby
said
girl
it,
Shannon.
I didn't like,
shout out to my son Corey, my daughter Danny, and my daughter Shannon. They're a lot of my inspiration because honestly, when my son he didn't catch it bad, but like my daughters, like literally when my oldest daughter was born, I was struggling, man, because I had just lost a hella good job, and the only thing I could fall back on it was either the streets or talent. Mm-hmm. Needless to say, honestly, I did both.
Right.
But
like, hey, we gotta have something coming in.
Yeah, but my kids honestly kept me out of the streets to do more with my talent, than my hustle.
Right.
And they made me turn my talent into my hustle.
Right.
So I would stay out the streets.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So my kids was more than a blessing to me. They was my bail bondsmen.
Right. Hey, we gotta stay out of jail for these.
Right.
Over
exactly.
here, because
you can't make no painting. You can't make no money in there painting. So it's like
gonna be scraping off of magazines.
Facts. So yeah, no, I and then honestly, like then as I got transitioned my art, because I was doing a lot of figurisms and stuff like that. So I was like, trying to
figurisms. Explain to the people what figurism is.
People art, drawing people. Like I would go literally to the mall and sit in the middle of the mall, man, and just watch people, bruh. And before phones came out,
right,
I just would be sitting there with my sketch pad and literally drawing stick people. I would draw the stick people in the images, and then when I get home, I already know how that person looked.
Right.
Like I don't have a photographic memory, but I have a memory to where like I can capture the significance of the person.
It's just placements of where things are supposed to go.
So I would literally sit there drawing like stick people, like how they sitting or posing, and then I would go home and like touch it up, and then go back to the mall the next day and do the same thing all over again. Go to bus stops. I would go to museums, libraries, everywhere, man, and just trying to find inspiration.
Right.
Because they had this thing, you get artist block, just like you get writer's block.
Right.
But you have to keep drawing something every day to keep that mechanical touch going, that mechanism going in your brain, that hand-eye coordination, a lot of, like when I first started out, I used to need pictures to paint and objects to paint. Like now, I don't need that. I don't need that because I've done it for so long, and I know what I like, I know what I don't.
Yeah.
It's just like a chef.
Yeah.
Anybody with a creative, like anything you do is creative to me.
Right.
I'm amazed as an artist, as a visual artist, I'm amazed by other people's talents more than I am my own, because to me, this is easy what I do.
It's just something you do.
Yeah, this is what I do.
Right.
But when I see you doing this, like I'm like, man, I could never sit over there and be like, nah. The brother behind the camera, I could never do that.
Yeah.
Like I could never do that.
Yeah.
So that's amazing to me. That's something different to me. So I might go home and paint that brother behind the camera.
Sit just like that.
Just like that. Yeah, because that
honestly, I kind of like that picture. Though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something to me. That means something to me.
Yeah.
Like to him, he's doing his job.
Right.
But to me, he's a muse.
Right. Because like O is a wizard behind the camera, man. Like he looked like he ain't doing nothing, but he got like probably 3,000 things
exactly.
Going on
so that's
while he's back there doing it.
See, I know a camera is click,
Yeah. Nah. It's shooting one thing, and then like whenever I go and I say, hey man, I wanna turn this into a real production. I wanna have like live stream. I wanna do like the audio through the camera, and I also want to do the audio through the mic so the people in the back can hear our conversation.
And see, you being an artist. See, you don't know, but that finger is your paintbrush.
Yeah.
You telling them like, you do this, and that's what I do with my paints. I tell my paints, hey, Crimson, you do this. You know, Permanent Black, you do this.
Right.
Ocean Blue, you do this.
Right.
It's the same thing, bruh. Everything is an art.
See, I never looked at it like that.
Everything is an art, bruh. No matter what you're doing. The way we smoke our cigars is an art. You know, some people love retro.
Right.
Some people can't retro.
Right. Right.
It's an art tool.
See, I love retro hell.
I do too.
Like, see, that's it. If you don't know what retro hell is, it's when you take the smoke, when you puff the cigar and you blow it through your nostrils. What that does is engages all your sinuses, because most of your taste buds come from your sense of smell. So whenever you get that puff of smoke and you have it in your mouth, swish around like Listerine, blow it out, but do it in just the way that you blow it through your nostrils.
Get
so
ready
that
to
way,
cry.
yeah, you know, if it has a lot of pepper,
If it got some pepper, if it's Nicaraguan, you're gonna cry.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, depending on how strong the smoke is,
And how long you been smoking.
and how long you've been smoking, right? The retro hell is really not a novice type of thing.
No.
And it much enhances the experience.
Very much so.
Right. And that's especially for me, within my journey of enjoying cigars or the leaf, right? Because like I want to know, is it flavorful? I want to know the different notes.
Exactly.
I listened to Chevalier Life's podcast last night.
Okay.
And he had Jaman on, which is Definition Cigars CEO.
DC.
Right? And he said he's more flavor forward in his approach to crafting cigars.
Nice.
Now, when he said that, I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Because whenever I'm smoking a cigar, it makes a lot of sense for me of why I thoroughly enjoy smoking, especially the Conception or any brand of his that he puts out, is because I'm getting the intense flavor.
Yeah.
I'm getting intense, like different cocoa, different hints of this.
Exactly.
I can taste the nutty notes and the differences of the wrapper, and like, you know, when you go into those different thirds of the cigar, if it switches up on you, because it takes you to a different experience.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's the love of it.
Yeah. So
different experience going through them thirds.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah. So for me, I'm like, man, when he said that, I was like,
yeah,
powerful.
Exactly.
So for you, when you're smoking the leaf, what are you looking for when you smoke?
I'm honestly looking for a different journey. Like, same lounge.
Right.
The cigar changes that whole experience.
Right.
So that's why I always choose something different.
Man.
You know, and so, you know, it's just like with my art. Like, I've never done a painting start out the same way.
Right.
Because each painting is a journey, just like each cigar. Like, I love the artistry of rolling cigars. Like, I've been really getting into that. And honestly, if you're watching the live right now, you're about to get a little hint, because that's going to be my next series. It's going to be called Hand Roll.
Oh, wow.
And it's literally going to be a paintings of persons hand rolling cigars, hands rolling cigars, cigars rolled, things like that experience. I'm going to take you through that experience.
Man.
So that's my next series.
Guys, be on the lookout for that.
That's my next series.
Be on the lookout for that, for the hand roll experience.
Yes.
That my man Marco Lee is going to
I'm going to put that on canvas for y'all. So when you walk into your man cave, or you walk into your living room or wherever you smoke as a preference, you get that experience every single time.
Man, that's powerful.
So that's what I want to do.
So, brother, how can we connect with you? How can we find you?
Find me on Instagram, of course, under Art by Markel for all of my art. And then you can find me on Bagar Art, that's cigar with a B art, where you'll see a lot of my cigar art. And you can catch me at any of the lounges. Feel free to come up, holla at me. I'm also on Fine Art America. And then just search on the artist, my name, Markel, Markel, last name Lee, Lee. Grab some prints, man. There's some original pieces still on there, but you know, all the shows from last series, they sold out. That's it.
Hey,
They was all original pieces, so no prints will be made.
Yes, sir.
I do offer that. If you want a commission piece, let me know. Hit me up, DM me on Instagram, DM me on Facebook, Threads. Hit me up, and you can give me your vision. I could do it. Give me anything. I could do it, no matter what it is. I haven't found anything I can't draw yet, so.
For sure.
So,
bro, I appreciate you coming through.
No, thank you,
stick
bro.
with me and smoke and drink with me.
And I'm coming back to show y'all that piece because he think I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
but I already got it all set up.
Yeah.
See, he don't know.
Yeah.
He don't already know. I'm just gonna blast him with it.
Hey, man, I'm ready for it. Hey, guys, remember to like, subscribe, share the channel. Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube. Kingpin Luxury on KP Lux on IG, and RFNS 56 on TikTok. And remember, storms don't last, but your home should. Peace. 2 fingers. Yeah, go ahead and do his drop.
No, man.
You got to do your drop.
What's the drop?
Your drop is like your intro to the episode.
Oh, okay.
So you say your name, plug yourself, then say, check out my episode on Boss Talks on the Rooftop.
All right. Hey, how you doing? I'm Markel Lee, visual artist out of Dallas, Texas, and I'm on here with Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Get at him.
That sounded good to me. Was that good for you?
That's good with me.
All right, that's good for you. Mr. Real Spill.
Spill.
Need you to do your drop, sir.
This one gonna be a
one take, shorty.
This about to be a long one right here, though.
DJ Wavy on.
Real gonna drop some poetry on them.
All right, you introduce yourself, and then check out my episode on Boss Talks on the Rooftop.
Yeah, man.
He did it in one take. Can you do it?
I can't. What camera I'm looking at?
Oh, hey. Put that on too. Keep it on because we're still on live.
Yes, sir. Hey. What's up, world? It's your boy, Real Spill. Check out the new episode on Boss Talks from the Rooftop. I'll be your guest. What? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
All right. I'll do it again if you want.
You have to check in with me. That's you, baby.
Hey, you know.
That's my favorite part of the podcast. When they announce their stuff.
Yeah.
I can watch a couple of those.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. Hold on. What's up, world? It's your boy, Real Spill. We live from Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Y'all check out the new episode. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Holla at your boy, man. What?
First take, shorty. The only take that we count is the one you get right, goddamn
That's all
me.
that matters, the one that get right.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So they still gonna do the other one?
I ain't see the guy come in.
Oh, okay. So I guess
But you gonna do it, like I said, I'll give him an early notice. I kind of hit him up last.
last minute. It's cool. But yeah.
We need to get that flyer ready, man. I can hit you with the flyer wherever we need to go.
All right, cool.
So you know that's what I make flyers.
All right, because my flyer guy was tripping. So
you need to have your reputation, man. They need to know when to tune in, who gonna have you know what I mean?
yeah.
We gotta have an event. Yeah, we already been talking about it.
Turn off the line.
Which one? That one? Yeah, you can turn it off. Yeah, TikTok and in now because.
I'm checking my student loans back. Oh, that's a lot.
Where?
Hey, this for you know, these portraits of these paintings downtown.
All right.
Everything is awesome.
So that one is the one for YouTube. You want to sign off on it? Because
We're already good.
oh yeah, you got that piece out of there. It's like a metal piece here. I have to see if it come out for you. Yeah, it's a metallic piece.
Like your word. Like your word. But the other thing,